a chocolate brown male that had gone overseas had been that barrier breaker for me. I saw, and even though it wasn't a female, and at the time I didn't know of many Black female dancers currently, because I had grown up in the Dance Theater of Harlem residency in DC, but currently at the time it was Dance Theater of Harlem was kind of on a hiatus. So I didn't know if it would be likely for me, and Oscar Hawkins was the saving grace. He was what helped me rethink. And I realized from that moment of discrimination that I was going to let it be fuel for my fire. Every time after that I was told, ballet might not work out for you, you might not have a career, it just seemed like the same conversation. And so I packaged it in this conversation of, oh, this is the box that I use to motivate me. And I'm blessed that every time I had the conversation, I was even that much more prepared for that conversation, and even that much more motivated to strive and to thrive. And I'm very thankful for Oscar. So yeah, that was the changing decision for me.
Yeah. And then Lenai, what made you decide to go to college?
Yeah. I went to Baltimore School for the Arts for high school, and it is a school that prioritized education just as much as the arts. I'm very thankful that I went to a performing arts school that prioritized both, because I felt like both were necessary. Both are necessary to be a full human. And I knew kind of early on in high school that I was developing other interests. I know that I want to be a lawyer one day. And in order to do that, I need to go to school. So that was one thing that I knew. But I wanted to go to a college dance program because I knew that there was more that I needed. I didn't meet Oscar Hawkins until 8th grade. And that was the changing moment for me. So if you can imagine, thinking more, what's the word? Professionally, for lack of a better word, about my dance career in 8th grade is a little late, right? Mm-hmm. And so I knew I needed more coddling. I needed more. And although I did a couple company auditions, I knew that I wanted to be someone that came into a company environment when I was really ready, and not going into a company environment when I wasn't quite ready and spending like 3 or 4 years like just trying to, get the gist of it. I wanted to go in when I was ready. And so when looking at schools, I wanted to find schools where I could simultaneously work towards my law degree as I was working on my training. And once I got in the mail that I was accepted to USC Kauffman, it was a no-brainer. I had gotten scholarships to other schools, and I had already gotten those decisions. And at one point I thought I was set, but when I got USC, I was like, nope, this is where I'm going. Because again, it was so important to me and to my mom to always prioritize environments where you felt seen. And I felt so seen. I remember when I was on the train, leaving, because I had to take the commuter train to go to school. I remember when I was on the train, leaving school in my senior year of high school, you called me Zippy personally. And you were telling me that you were so excited for me to come to USC, and asked me what ballets had I always dreamt of dancing. And my junior year in high school, I was introduced to Balanchine, and I danced Serenade, and I was Russian Girl, and I had never felt more beautiful than when I was dancing Russian Girl. And I told you I wanted to do Serenade. And sure enough, freshman year, first piece we did was Serenade.
Yeah.
So it was a no-brainer for me to go to college. I knew that USC was the best and only decision because it was going to grow me into the artist and to the better human that I always wanted to be.
The heart and the soul and the passion and the love that you all have, that you have, I was just immediately felt that this, you know, I was just so grateful and so moved, really moved. And you guys are just so bright. I know Romy and I were in the first group at New York City Ballet that started doing college courses. Fordham University started a program with the dancers at New York City Ballet, and now it's pretty common for dancers to go to Columbia, you know, while they're doing, and Fordham University while they're doing their professional career. But we were one of the first groups, and it was scary. It was scary, but I mean, that was what we did, one course a semester. I have complete and utter respect and admiration for you guys doing school full time and keeping up a pretty full time dance programs.